resigns. Still 2-point lead for Hikaru. It's back to that lead. Hikaru Nakamura, just when it looked like a mortal player might tilt, he shows his superpowers.
Hikaru is showing some nasty and showing us another Queen's Gambit decline. If you're Hikaru, you're more than happy with a draw. Robert, 10.5 left. Magnus, he's the one who has to avoid panicking now. Where's his momentum gone?
It's out the window because Hikaru Nakamura stole it. And we have over 150,000 people watching on Twitch and on YouTube. Welcome to the biggest party on this Sunday. Knight E4, played by Hikaru Nakamura, jumping to the center. Danya, I feel like White doesn't really have much of anything here, but this is the Magnus type of position that he can try to grind Hikaru down in.
And it's what Magnus was unable to get the last couple of games, the last couple of losses. He's gotten back to what makes him the most comfortable. Positional maneuvering games. He's got a clear advantage here. And at this point, he's got exactly zero room for error.
And he's a rook A2, rook A1. At some point, thread A takes B5, can toss in knight C5. Any moment, you have a clamp on the queen side. But Hikaru, with 53 seconds left, he's moving so quickly and just honestly very well.
And I think Magnus just can't match him on the speed. And Hikaru consciously adjusting his speed. He's getting faster and faster. He's putting pressure on Magnus's clock. And here we go with this again. More counterplay on the king side. More of a time advantage. Knight F6, E4.
Oh, bishop F3. So you want to give your bishop for the knight. Bishop C8, hitting the H3 pawn. You got to move your king out the way.
He doesn't.
The C6 is hanging. So he's... And F7. And F7. So you have to be very careful. Black. If you take on E5, DE5, the C6 pawn is loose. So it's tactical solution by Magnus Carlsen.
And Magnus is more than happy to give up a pawn if it means a queen trade. If he can get rid of that kingside pressure, he will breathe a major sigh of relief. He's eliminating some pieces, but here comes Hikaru again.
Great moves from Hikaru. Knight B2. I like that move from Magnus. King safety is paramount. The E1 square now covered. Knight D2. Is there like a rook B7 at some point?
Oh, well, there's a queen takes F2 tactic. We saw that in the first game. But Magnus, again, forcing the queen trade, or at least he's trying to.
Yes, because the endgame looks terrible for Black. That's not a bishop on B7. It's a big pawn.
It is, and it can't move away because then White will have full control of the 7th rank and Knight D3. Magnus making moves.
Or Knight E5
Bishop
even.
C8. Yeah, it's
so
not over yet.
There's rook A1.
Queen C1, queen H6 made sense.
Okay, he wants to trade rooks. Whoa, rook B8? No, the bishop on F3 is loose.
Taking knight E5 deserves attention.
It is played.
Rook A6.
Oh, and if you take on E5, D into the C6 pawn will fall. Bishop takes D5 is another threat, and C6 is hanging directly.
But Hikaru can throw in H3 at some point. If he can make this messy, he's had the edge in time scrambles all match long. This is what it all comes down to. Here we go.
Oh
taking
my gosh.
Queen C6.
He goes Queen C5. Look at that. He was Knight C4, Knight takes C6. Keeping more pieces on the board. You could take on D5 and play Queen, take on D4, so you play Queen D5. He said takes right away.
But there's perpetual ideas.
There are
I don't know if he can win this. Look at that knight and queen combo.
But the queen A1, there's no more check after king H2, and the H4 is loose. If you have to trade queens, is it losing? Hikaru thought it was. Queen H4, take a pawn, bishop E4, but then the knight might slide to G4 when you're not paying attention.
It's so easy to miss mate here. It's easy to miss a fork. It's easy to blunder a pawn, and if you do any of those things, you're not going to win.
But look at that move, bishop E2 and G3, king G2, then push your B pawn. No checks available for Black.
Twisting the knife is Magnus Carlsen and moving the pawn forward, keeping time on his clock. He should be able to win this game. Queen E6 is defending both.
Queen E5 check. Oh, that's nasty.
Where's the move?
But Black's not threatening anything. He's going to go B7.
But queen takes E2 and
queen
F4 check.
Yes, that's huge.
He's got to see it, does Magnus. He doesn't.
It's okay. He moves his bishop, and then B7's unstoppable.
Still totally winning, but you don't want to give Hikaru any added chances.
Okay, so goes Queen E4. He keeps attacking the knight. Like, just really precise play from Magnus, not pushing the pawn. And now B7.
Total Queen E7. There's got to be a way to force promotion. Okay, this is simple.
But Hikaru's going to waste some time off the match clock.
And what that does is it forces Magnus basically to win the next game.
Yes, it does.
Don't take G. Oh, you can. There's no stalemate.
It was close, though. Scared both of us.
It was very close. And don't pre-move. You might stalemate by accident.
Yes. But no stalemates available here. He's trying to find the quickest checkmate. He's trying to find the quickest checkmate.
But you got time if you're Magnus. There's no need to do any crazy pre-moves.
Queen
At this point, you can pre-move Queen C2. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we'll have 6 minutes remaining. Magnus.
Oh my God.
He can draw the next game, right? If he draws the next game, there still will be enough time, right? 6 minutes is plenty of time to make